Good morning. Welcome to the Louisiana School for Math, Science, and the Arts. My name is Michael Sumner, and I'm the Assistant Director of Enrollment Services here, and I'm going to be your tour guide today. Come on in. Welcome to the third floor. So the thing that I like about the third floor of the high school building is that this is all science courses. And one of the things that's really unique about taking science classes at LSMSA is that you're going to have a lot of hands-on opportunities. So it's not just learning lectures or theories. Our students actually do laboratories every week. And so we're going to take a look at a few different labs on this floor and see some of the things that are available to our students. So right now we're walking into an organic chemistry lab. And as you can see from looking around, this lab is very lived in. So not only do our students do different operations and different tests and things throughout the school year, but even our teachers will still get some work done. And so as you look around this room, you'll see a lot of really neat equipment. In the back there, we've got things like the spectrophotometer, so things that you would get in a traditional organic chemistry lab in college, our students have access to right now. And so that's one of the things that I really appreciate, is that they're getting to do these hands-on experiments as they're in school right now. We're gonna go down the hallway and we're gonna look at some other ones as we walk. So one thing you'll notice as we walk through this hall is that there are a lot of different posters on the wall, different things that our students have done. And that's one of the other really neat opportunities that our students have, especially in the science curriculum, is that our students will do summer internships. They'll go all over the country. We've had students who worked at Duke, we've had students who go to NC State, and they do a lot of really neat things. As you walk here, you'll see some of our different faculty offices. Our faculty have office hours every week. They spend at least 10 hours in their offices. Most of them will tell you they spend a lot more. And there's somebody that's there for the students to come and talk to if they need help, if they have questions. They know when their teachers are going to be in their offices and able to ask questions. So as we continue down this hallway, what you're going to see on one side are a lot of our physics labs, and then on the other side, we're going to have a lot of our biology labs. And so just like with chemistry, there's a variety of classes that you can take. We have the same thing with our biology classes. So we're going to step into one of our main bio labs now. Oh, hey. Dr. Bones, thank you for letting me interrupt your class. We'll be very brief. So this is going to be one of our premier biology labs. This is where a lot of our biology courses happen. And so you can see, again, it's not just biology. We have genetics, we've got human anatomy, vertebrate anatomy, comparative zoology, animal behavior, all of these different courses that are available in our biology section. And so our students, again, they're not just learning the material, they're going to get to actually do hands-on science. So from working with models and different things in the lab to actually doing different dissections and things like that, our students are getting to do science every week. And that's one thing that I really appreciate about the experience here, is how much more hands-on it can be. So now we're going to head down to the second floor. One of the things that I really like about the second floor is that it houses a lot of different really cool opportunities for our students. And so we're going to get to see some of the different things that they can do down there. The second floor of the high school building is one of my favorites because of just how much different stuff goes on here. So right now we're standing in the history wing, so most of our history courses are going to take place in this half of the hallway. But then as we walk, we're going to see a lot of different things. So we have some math classes that take place up here, a lot of our foreign language courses, and a lot of our English and creative writing courses as well. So there's a lot of different stuff that happens on this hallway, which is one of the reasons that during a typical school day, you'll see a lot of kids hanging out in this hallway. Between classes, or if they have a gap in their classes, maybe they'll sit here and wait for their next class, do some homework, things like that. The two rooms that we've just walked by here, this is where the LSMSA Foundation is housed, and the foundation is the nonprofit part of our school. They are the people who raise money for us. And so they're really, really great. We're really lucky to have people like them, because what they do is they help bridge the gap between what we have available in our budget and what we want to be able to do. And so the foundation does a great job providing that, like some of the really nice equipment that we saw in the organic chemistry lab, some of the really cool anatomy specs that we saw in the biology lab. A lot of that comes from money from the Louisiana School Foundation. It's essentially just money that's donated by alumni or friends or family. And so the fact that they raise so much money every year, over $500,000 each of the last 3 years, is just an unbelievable thing. It's a great asset for us, and it makes sure that none of our students are ever wanting because of financial shortcomings. And so we're really, really lucky to have them. Then as we continue walking, the next room that we're going to come up on is the College Counseling Center. And this is another space that I think really sets the Louisiana school apart, because all of our students will have their own college counselor, and that is all that these counselors do, is they just help our students decide about what college is going to be a good fit, where they should go, how to get scholarships, and things like that. So as we walk into the room, you'll see it's a very comfortable space. It's a space that our kids can hang out, talk to each other, work on applications for scholarships and colleges together, and it's just a nice space for them to kind of feel at home when they're doing some fairly stressful work. As you look at the wall behind me, you'll see all these different leaves. The yellow and orange leaves stand for schools that our current seniors have submitted applications to, and any green leaves are schools that have already accepted our students. And so it's kind of that moment of pride for our students whenever they get to say they've gotten accepted to this school, they put a green leaf up there. It's a nice visual representation of just how much this office does for our students. They are a big part of why our scholarship money is so high. So for instance, last year's graduating seniors, we had 113 students, and they actually earned over $36 million in scholarships. So you're talking about a lot of money, and it opens up a lot of options for our students as they decide where they want to go to college and what they want to do. So now we're going to head down to the first floor of the high school building, and we'll work our way across that. Alright, and that brings us to the first floor. So as we walk around this floor, what you'll notice is that it's going to be pretty quiet, even during a regular school day, because there's not any classes that are taught down here. So it's going to be a good spot for students to study, or if they need to go see somebody. A lot of our offices are down here, the business office, academic, and different rooms like that. So again, typically a pretty quiet space. We're going to make our way outside now. So this is our quad. It's surrounded by our 3 main academic buildings, and just outside is our gym. So make sure to check out our other videos. We're going to learn more about the Music and Art Building, or the MAB, and the Center for Performance and Technology, or CPT. Thank you.